we got to see
Equilibrium.
Is it equal or equal?
I don't know. Equilibrium.
Equilibrium. I
The
got
thing that makes you stand straight.
I'm in trouble then.
Cool.
Because my equilibrium is off.
Just get your ears checked.
Yep.
I have vertigo.
Oh.
It's a lot of fun.
That'll do it.
Maybe that was the point of the movie. Like, Christian Bale had equilibrium problems the entire time, so he was doing all that stuff in spite of his constant dizziness.
That could be.
Some sweet gun foo then.
Gung fu.
Gung fu. It was like...
Yeah. Kung fu with guns.
That was cool.
It was.
It was really awesome. I liked the movie. It was an interesting concept of where you have a society with no emotions. However, what got me is how, like typical government, those who were in charge of the government were the ones who were the biggest offenders of
sense crime.
Sense crime. And you're put to death for having
feelings.
For feelings. No.
Every woman on the planet would probably be incinerated then.
Excuse me. I have control of my feelings.
Oh, mother, no!
And don't do it again! No more! Now fucking ring!
Anywho.
It was interesting how they controlled the feelings by making sure there was no color other than gray or white or black.
Yeah.
And so if you had colors, it would affect your feelings. If you had a book, paintings, anything would cause the feelings.
Yep.
One
like
thing
they burned up Mona Lisa right in the beginning. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Poor thing. And what got me is when he got into a sword fight with, I don't know, about a dozen guys in a white suit and not one drop of blood on it. It was a bloodbath, but he was.
It might be one of those, like, maybe it had built-in Scotch Guard or
that where it just rolls right.
Yeah. What was it called?
It's Scotch Guard, I think.
Yeah, or maybe just wrapped himself in saran wrap.
Well, because he had. Well, at one point he like hits the one dude and gets covered in blood, and then he turns around and it's gone like instantaneously.
Maybe his suit is made of blood, or it gets its whites from the blood. I don't know. Whiteness
absorbs the white blood cells.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, I'm white. It's kind of gross, but I'm white, so.
It was really weird. And then
there was several instances of emotion in that movie. Like, what was the black dude's name?
I don't remember.
The black grammaton cleric guy was like throwing Christian Bale in the middle of a crowded street going, "This dude is feeling!" Like screaming it, and it doesn't make any sense because he seemed kind of angry.
Clearly emoting.
And then he was smiling and giggling because he says, "I'm going to use you to go up the ladder."
Yeah. Also, I don't get. I'm assuming they have cell phones, right? Or something like a cell phone. He pulled out the iPod-looking thing when he was showing off his credentials or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, can they put smiley face emoticons in their texts? Or is that like sense crime?
I would think it would be a sense crime because it's showing emotion.
What about like the face with the little like slanty line, like I don't really feel anything. It's kind of
the only emoticon they have.
Yeah. Just
you want to go get
face.
dinner?
Did you like that? Sure. Did you hate that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Just, small eyebrow.
And the little Gestapo children, creepies.
Well, the son.
Nuts.
he scared me when I first saw the movie. I was like, oh, even in your own family, you're going to have people who report you.
Yeah.
And
creepy little kids.
And your children. And the guy's trying to toe the line because of his kids. How well did that happen in our house? Small case of ass kicking, maybe?
We've had our tussles. Tussles.
It was like, no.
Growing pains.
On both sides.
Yes.
But, yeah, that was really... And then to find out at the end, the son was actually on the dad's side.
And they made a joke, too.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the end, when he's in the white, and they're like, you gotta take the test. They stick that shit on him, and they're like, so, what's the best way to get a weapon away from a cleric? You ask him for it. But he didn't do that.
like everyone in the room laughed.
Yeah, the little creepy laugh, but...
Yeah, I was like, that was weird.
And then the whole, like, applause thing where the dude's giving the speech.
That's right. They had one spot where...
Yeah, they're all like... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not that... I don't know.
What got me was how the guy's speech was one of those motivational, let's do this and let's do that and we're going to succeed and we're going to do this and that and one guy gets up and everybody's like this and then they sit down.
You know, if they all got up at the same time, it would have made more sense. But one dude, like,
yeah, he started.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a sweater he wanted to drop on his seat before he stood up. You ever think about that? Just saying. Maybe he wanted to stand up with the rest of them.
He just got ahead of him?
Just couldn't. He was like, I gotta drop my smokes and stuff before I can stand up. My hands are full.
One of them things.
Or maybe he was playing Angry Birds and just got distracted. Angry Birds probably would be illegal. Because they're angry.
Because they're angry, they show aggression.
Yeah, they hate them little pig things.
Poor little pigs.
Mm.
And they probably
the pigs broke into their house and stole all of their children and ate them. I think this birds are justifiably angry.
Yeah, but not in Libria.
Fact, not in Libria.
Which is the town that they live in.
And it was a really weird place. So you recommend this movie?
There's gun fu and super cool samurai swords and puppies. So yes, I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 mustaches?
Sure.
You got one started already. I think I'll give it about a 7 or an 8 mustaches, just because.
Wait, out of 10 or 5?
Out of 10.
Oh, okay. So
I was like, what's your scale?
10 out of 10.
Maybe a 7 or an 8 out of 10, probably.
Okay, all right. That's even better. I was thinking he didn't like it that much. And
his scale was at a 5.
I was at a 5. I was doing stars or some other sort of ranking structure.
Yeah,
I wasn't really.
Yeah, it's 10 mustaches.
Well, then mustache me up then. That's pretty good.
And you're the martial arts expert in the house, so. And you were impressed with their moves, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
I didn't say you were perfect at it.
I can punch people.
I just bounce them off my belly.
I give a mean bitch slap.
Yeah. I'll believe it. I know where he learned that one from.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, I would give it about an 8. I really got a kick out of the fighting and stuff and the whole concept of the story. And that little kid was scary and had you convinced. He was evil at the beginning, and then at the end you find out he's actually on Dad's side.
Was that the same kid from Insidious? Because that kid was creepy.
I don't know. I don't think so, but it might have been. That movie came out a while ago.
So
like
then no.
2002,
Probably
and that
not.
came out like 2011, so...
So no.
Anyway, 7 mustaches. See it.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you had a recommendation.
Oh, Get the Gringo. Pretty decent movie.
Starring who?
Starring Mel Gibson in a Mexican prison. It's pretty decent. It's a little graphic. I don't know if that really plays into anything.
This movie.
Oh, is that the one where the kid keeps bumming cigarettes from him and
yeah.
the song gets mad? Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Wasn't terrible. And Mel Gibson's actually funny, despite his crippling anti-Semitism.
Okay.